Question 1. I've written out the question here. It's integration by substitution. And you can see why this substitution's been chosen. It's given in the question, but again, the thing that's in the bracket there to the power 6, that's what's causing us the issue, so that's why that's been chosen. Same method as usual. Start by working out du by dx, which in this case is 3. Rearranging that, we get du is equal to 3 dx, and if we rearrange that, we get a third of du is equal to dx. So, looking at the question here, the 3x minus 2 to the 6 we can write as u to the 6. Dx can be replaced by a third du. So I'll put du there and I'll put the third outside like I always do. And then we need an expression for x. So I'm just going to rearrange this in my head. It'll be u plus 2 divided by 3. So that's what we're going to be integrating. If I take that third out as well and make it a 9th at the front, and then see what we've got left, we're going to have u plus 2 u to the 6. So if I multiply that out first and then we'll integrate it, we're going to have u to the 7 plus 2u to the 6 in brackets. So integrating that is going to give us u to the 8 over 8 plus 2u to the 7 over 7 plus c. Now, at that stage, you've got to look at what the answer is in the question, because they've asked us to rearrange it in a particular way. And if you look, they've actually taken out a fraction at the front of 1 over 504. Now, if you're wondering where 504 has come from, I think it's something to do with these denominators here. So I'll make a common denominator in the bracket first, and then we'll see where we get to. So I'm going to do a bit of tidying up. I've noticed that in the bracket we've got a common factor of u to the 7, so I'll take that out, and if you look at the answer in the textbook, there is a 3x minus 2 to the 7, so that's the suggestion that they've done the same thing. I'll leave the 9th outside there, and that leaves us in the bracket with u over 8 plus 2 over 7. Okay, so I'll do a common denominator in the bracket and we'll see where that gets us. So a common denominator would be 56. 8 into 56 goes 7 obviously, so it's 7u, and then 7 into 56 is 8, so 2 8s, 16. Now grab your calculator. I think 56 times 9 is 504. So we'll have u to the 7, and if I bring the 56 out, that's 504, and in the bracket 7u plus 16. Okay, so we're getting a little bit closer to what's in the answer, but I'm not quite sure where the 21x plus 2 has come from, so let's have a look. U to the 7 would be 3x minus 2 to the 7. Just substituting back in the thing that we had to start with. Now, 7u plus 16. 7u plus 16. Let's see how that turns out. So I'll write it how they've written it in the actual textbook. They've written that as a fraction. They've written that as a single bracket. And then let's see what we've got here. Can we do it in our heads? 7 3s 21x. Then we're going to have minus 14, add 16, so that's plus 2. And all of a sudden, the thing that's in the textbook as the desired answer appears. So normally, we'd stop at this kind of stage, up here, but sometimes you are required to rearrange the answer. So keep rearranging it in terms of u as much as possible, and then sub back and get it in terms of x at the end.